Hello and welcome. It is the 16th day of March 2017. Welcome. Let's take a look at some cryptocurrencies. Last week I did a book on them. This week I'm going to do video charts like this. And what I did write in my book is that I bought it at 6,000, and there was lots of time throughout the week for people to get in at that price. And today is the breakout day. And when you look at volume, there was just signs yesterday stating it was ready to happen, as was the case in here. But today is the move. As far as where I've placed my sell orders, I'm out about 33% of my position, looking to get completely out between 12 and 13,000 as the area where I think it was more likely to top. And that's all I'm doing. I'm getting in and I'm out because this is a dead chart. But I've made prediction levels for about 25 different bottom levels. Many are a mile away. But this one hit, it's going higher. And this is where I am liquidating out. So we're going to go through them in alphabetical order. Only the ones that I like, ones that I'm looking at, ones that I'm in, and the ones that are dead to me, I am not going to even cover. AMP was mentioned this week as far as having good market depth, not shown on this chart. But as far as what this chart does show, downtrending 18 average, now starting to revert. So the 18 average band, maybe not like that, but something like that. With that being stated though, when I adjust some Fibonacci levels within, I have the first one coming in at 41.05, resisting here, coming back, breaking out. So that means we're going here. And there is 5,085. That's an area where I'd be looking to sell aggressively, and here not so aggressively because you're bound to keep going higher to this point. Furthermore, looking for support on the way down. Well, short term is right here, and then of course down towards this level. But it does look like it's making a move towards that point. Let's move on to ARDR. And resistance in at 1526 from this high and this low. You know what? It looks like it's playing out pretty well. You got, it looks like it's going to break through, and something when you see strength amongst this level, something to look into getting long towards as a play up to the 1871 handle. Some pretty good basis points gain, even if you're getting it at 1600 on the show of strength. That's a gain of over 270 basis points, and that's a good 14% decent maximum gain. But it does show as if it's got some possible room to make it towards that level. And let's finish this off within my favorite right now, and that is the BELA chart. And this high, which is in at about 67 and a low around 2500. It's had two key points working really well so far. 4700 and change and 37 and a half. Perfect support in here. Was pretty much perfect support here. Perfect resistance. And now it's looking as if it's wanting to take it out. Now short term, any pullbacks down here is totally fine. And keeping this bullishness in play, but coming in towards here starts to mean working towards level 1, which is the previous high of 6,700, and level 2 is, well, breaking into the 5 figures. And when I look at these numbers on the site, there's a whole bunch of zeros before the first number. I ignore the zeros. I look at, okay, so if something has a bunch of zeros to 3742, that's the price for me. But with this chart, as it's playing in, it's got good volume. I've liked the fact that when these pullbacks have been occurring, they've been doing it on lighter volume than the rallies that have been sparking it. Because when you have a rally that comes on big volume, and it goes sideways or down on lighter volume, but it's a good correction. It's making higher lows and major higher lows. And that's bullish signs. I'm seeing a lot of that within this. So I do think that this has got the capabilities of moving higher. And myself, I am just buying and selling on every possible move that I can. And that works out so that if markets go sideways, I'm going to profit. And what's been going on is when I come up here and I come back down here, when I'm here, my overall trading balance is the same here as it was here. And that's because of all the times I'm buying at 4,400 and selling it back at 4,500. You do that like over and over and over again. It really does help your dollar cost average within this chart. So I'm keeping away at it. And yeah, this is the 18 average in here. So this is aggressive buying spots, basically. In that area is this previous high. You're looking around the 3,900 to 4,000 mark. That would be a very aggressive level for me. Take care.